It's cracking, guys. It's Mike from Career High here. About to get into my career, play my second game against the Dallas Mavericks. We lost the last one against the Rockets. I was going against CP3. I guess this one's against Yogi Ferrell and Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. is supposed to be, it's supposedly the one that they all had voted to be Rookie of the Year. So let's see what he's all about. I'll be going up against sniper dude from Portland a few years ago, Wesley Matthews.
What teams did you play with before?
Alright, let's skip all this.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with colleagues.
EJ.
Shaq.
Now I got Charles up on here.
Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento
go.
Kings up against the
My
Dallas
quest to
Mavericks
become a
at
Sacramento
American
King,
Airlines
though.
Center.
That's
For
what's up.
Dallas, their first time playing these guys this season. A year ago, going 1-2.
That's interesting,
They'd
man,
like to
because
improve
Zebo put
on
up
that
some
this
good
go-around.
stats last year, making $12 million a
And here we
year.
are, start of a new season. So
Sack
much
came out
drama
here from Memphis.
coming out of the gate. Drama for your mom.
Let's see what's up. You know what it really is that Memphis's coach left and went to Sac, and I guess he had got these guys to come over there. Vince Carter and Zach Randolph. All right, let's head to this court right now. Let's just get it. Let's get in this, man. Ain't no time to waste. Like I said, we grinding 9 to 5, 5 to 9. Putting in that work. Gotta eat. Get one bucket. Oh no, I ended shoot around. My bad. Should just got one bucket, so I know I can make it. JJ Barr. They got Yogi Ferrell too, Dennis Smith Jr. They got a pretty big, stacked lineup at point guard. Actually, guard position because they got Wesley Matthews. That's who I'll be going up against. Dallas legend Dirk. Eventually to be part owner of the Dallas Mavericks. Maryland's. Skip this part. I just wanted to see who their starting lineup was. Oh yeah, they got Harrison Barnes from the Warriors a few years ago.
Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with Chris Weber and Greg Anthony.
I ain't
our
starting.
sideline reporter,
I ain't
David
got them
Aldridge.
starting minutes, man. I gotta put network. I gotta do rookie obligations. So you know, I gotta wait at the bench. I gotta view. It's kind of my thing. Let me get in the game, though. Put me in the game, coach. Where am I? Oh, okay, I'm right here. Wait, I gotta guard
the best face-up game out there right now.
Well,
Harrison
I think in order to
Barnes,
have a really
a
good
small
face-up
forward.
game, you
Man,
have
they
to
always
have
they always
another
make you
threat
guard
that's to be
big.
able to drive and finish strong off of one leg, and you definitely look at a guy like Towns in Minnesota. He has that. He's so explosive. He can finish with either hand. I also think you have to look at Anthony Davis.
Come on, Dan.
This kid, he can stretch the
There's
floor,
Dennis
shoot
Smith
out to the
Jr., man.
three,
He's
but
about to take your
also
Rookie of the
his first
Year
step
title,
is so
man.
quick. The
Gotta
same
do
with
that.
Cousins. The fact that he's
Dennis
7
Smith
foot,
Jr.
can
got
post
some
you up,
hops,
but his
though, man.
first
The guy
step
can
being
really
quick
ball,
off of a
too.
pump fake, he can do it as well. And don't forget about Blake Griffin. When he gets
He
to that
really did ball
15-foot
out at the
spot,
Summer League.
you really have to honor his jump shot. So those guys come to mind as far as big fellas that can face you up and knock it down.
15.
I know you took great pride in your decision
free throw,
making in
dog.
terms
Make
of
free
when
throw,
to
dog.
shoot and when to drive.
They be out here missing
I
those.
think your shot
Rookie?
selection is your defense as well. You shoot a bad shot, a team like Golden State could have 6 points on 2 possessions off of 2 bad turnovers. And also, I think it shows a commitment to your team.
Give him that
wanting to
fake.
win.
Give him that
Just
fake.
because you have the green light, why take that
You-
when a
what you-
teammate
give me
might have
a
a
screen,
better
bro.
shot that's open? So
Oh,
I think it takes
and
a little
one.
bit of humility, but definitely a basketball
Come on,
IQ
and one,
that
man.
says, wait, this is the
They
smart
gave me on the
play
Harrison.
right now. Can you think it on the live
All right,
and
got
while
him.
it's going on? So it's definitely important to be able to make those decisions.
It is, yeah, it is. Nowitzki a screen. Smith with it, now guarded by Fox. Smith kicks to Nowitzki. Just 4 to shoot.
Hey, man, 3 seconds on Harrison, dog.
Puts up a 3. Drops in the tray.
Oh,
They've wasted
you don't let them do that to you.
into their offense.
The Kings trail by 10.
Right here in the corner, man. Pop me up.
Fox kicks to Wells. Passes it to DJ. Hits the
Let's
three-point
go.
ball. Well, one of the new faces on the roster this season.
You know
is
I got
DJ,
trays, bro.
and for those of you who haven't followed his
You know
story,
I got trays, bro.
made the team after getting a training camp invitation, but he's fought his way, Greg, into some minutes now.
Let's go.
And to go one step even prior to the training camp invite, he got that invite by impressing
And
at
one.
a street ball competition. Now, I know
I thought De'Aaron was gonna fill in that left lane, man. What's up with that, though?
To his long shot story.
And DJ making his debut for the team last time out in their loss. Wasn't the game he wanted to start his NBA career with,
Get
but
him at the
Greg,
top, dog.
you know he'll be determined to prove he can play tonight.
There's a world of difference between the NBA and street ball. And DJ has
That's
some
it.
ground to make
That's
up,
it.
no doubt. But
Harrison
And
Barnes
so
still
it's
ain't
the
got
Dallas
anything on me,
Mavericks,
man. You
bringing
making
the quarter to a close
15 million a
with a
year.
7-point lead. Their
Making
defense
that
has
max
been
contract
terrific
out here
this
in
game.
Dallas.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Get it.
And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring
Are
rankings.
they having, like,
he
some,
talked
like,
about the
halftime
remarkable
thing
journey
going?
of his long.
When I first got here, my first year was so tough that
Man, he's been there for 20
Dirk
years.
has proven himself
Anyway,
through the
let's
test of
get-
time.
let's
and
get-
as tough
let's
as it may
get
have
this.
been back in his rookie
Get
year, he
this. What y'all
overcame
waiting
those
for?
obstacles to become this elite NBA player destined for the Hall of Fame.
And people do talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. You're right about that. And that's a type any team would like to have. You know, one of the greatest power forwards in the NBA's history.
And
Get
now
it.
the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
just playing suffocating defense.
Got them
That's been the
dimes, bro.
difference here
I got
for
them
them.
dimes.
Really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
On the court for the Kings as the
Hey,
second quarter gets
get
underway.
out of my way, bro.
Bogdanovich out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's DJ.
Oh,
And it's Papagiannis in at the 5.
Well, perhaps the biggest thing is that Coach Yager is providing the Kings stability in the coaching position. First time a coach has been here for multiple
Really?
years since 2012. Consistency is a key
come
to
on,
helping this team
fam.
get back.
They took me out too.
And so it's a close game as we wrap
I ain't
up
gonna
the
put-
first half of it.
man.
All
That's
right,
whack,
David, thank
dog.
you. We'll be back
I
after
need starter
halftime for the
minutes
start
already.
of the third quarter.
You be out here putting them starter minutes up in that. You got that new deal, that endorsement deal with the traffic school. I gotta put my face out there, man. These kids need them traffic school. Let's go.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see. There goes
Put me in,
Papagiannis
dog.
is checked in
Come on,
for
coach.
the Kings. DJ comes in for Vince Carter.
Coach Yager. Keep
Little over a
pronouncing
minute
his
gone
name
here in the
wrong. I
second
can't
half.
even say it sometimes.
Matthews and
JJ
Barnes,
Barea.
they're the wing.
Come on.
Dirk is the 4 with Noel manning the middle. And it's Barea in at the 1 spot.
Oh, you let him
The
just
lineup out there for the Mavericks.
dog. Get him, fool.
And so here's Sacramento.
Oh,
They
shoot,
trail
man.
by 1. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game
Back up, back up.
changer.
It's almost like a field goal kicker missing.
Oh.
All the hard work is put in. It's just a frustrating way to go down.
And it's Barnes.
Man, my
knocking it
dude
down.
is slow.
Well executed.
His speed
And then
is
you
so
love
buns,
the
dog. I
strong
need to
finish.
upgrade that
So
somewhere.
many fast breaks now
Right here, right
hitting
here.
the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Now here's
And
DJ.
one. Let's
Defense is
go.
right there.
Look at that.
Yes.
15
And
million a
the
year.
foul.
Man, y'all should be paying that to
Harrison
me,
Barnes
dog.
picks one up.
What's up with that? What's up with
And the
that?
Mavericks with some
Get
changes.
that. And one.
Measuring, he's
Oh, man,
checked
that
in
screen
for
is shaking
Nerlens
hard,
Noel,
though.
And it's Seth Curry in for Wesley Matthews. And a change for
Let's go.
Sacramento. Cauley-Stein's checked in.
Dropping
And
6
the
points
NBA
on
game
us.
is
How we
evolving,
doing
Chris,
that?
you know that. And if you were starting back at square one, say, and trying to develop your skills to prepare yourself for a pro career, is there anything you do
I don't know
differently
about
to
picking you
prepare
up, dog.
yourself
You've been on the
for how
floor
the
too much,
game
dog.
is being
JJ
played
Barea.
now?
That's a great question. You know, I remember playing in Washington, and I shot over like 35% from the three-point line, and I remember in the paper they were saying, you know, we don't need big fellas to do that. So I got right back in the post, and so the game has changed so much, and so I would really say that I would balance the work that I did in the post with outside the post. I would just make sure that I would continue to stretch the floor.
Oh, come on.
To give guys,
Thanks.
room
Got
to
that board,
drive.
buddy, healed in
And
there.
I would have definitely continued to work on my ball handling, maybe where a picker could have screened for me, and then I could have been the initiator, since in most times I was kind of that point forward. But for the most part, no, I would have tried to put the same effort in, but definitely with different skill sets. You get to play differently now. You know, when we think about it, I don't think Larry Bird got to shoot 2 3-pointers a game. Imagine if he would have got to just let 7 go. You know, I don't know what we would ask him, except would you have to ice your wrist after games a little bit more, because you would be able to shoot more. So I think the freedom would have been fun, but I don't think I would have had to prepare any differently.
Oh, yeah, I'm on my way there. They set them screens out in Dallas.
Nowitzki outside. Pass to Barnes. Overhealed.
Let's go.
Can't get
Push,
it to go.
dog.
The
Come
game
on,
has
D.
been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Coley Stein, a screen. Healed, kicks to Labissiere. Goes up the baseline.
Get that board, dog, and put it back in. My dude. That's what I'm looking for, man. You was in the lane, dog. You could have had that pick and roll if he was coming up, man, to give me that screen, bro. I need you to pay attention, dog.
Smith with it. Outside Curry. The dish to Barnes. Over DJ.
Oh, that's booty, dude. And they're probably going to take me out now, too. Man, coach. Nah. Take out Willie out, man.
Called by
Oh,
Sacramento. And this
Looking like
matchup with
PNB
Dallas,
Rock.
it's their first meeting of the season.
And they
See, I
won the
told you
season
this was going to take me
series
out.
against this club last year.
Every time you foul, man, I guess you can't foul as a rookie. Oh, here we go. I'm getting it, Dennis Smith Jr. See his vertical and ball handling. He's like I would say like a young Derrick Rose. Not as polished, but he'll be there.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the court for Sacramento.
A little bit of Damian Lillard in him.
Then there's Cauley Stein. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And Nowitzki is a lethal scorer. Feels like he can
Bogdanovich
knock down
right
any
here, man. I
shot
got you,
on
dog.
the court.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Let me get the last shot, though.
And Bogdanovich kicks to DJ.
I'm about to show you how it done. Let's go. Get off me. And one.
Off target.
And Smith working hard on defense, using that vertical well to contest shots and throw shooters off.
We won though,
So it's the Kings
and
winning
that's
this one
good because
easily.
you know as a rookie you should be going to like bad teams when you get drafted. I mean the Kings are a pretty bad team to begin with. Let's see what badges I get. Dimers. I'm starting to accumulate these points so I could start getting the road to 99, and that's how I'll start my series. I'll be moving on because it looks like the objectives, there's no more. If I get any messages from my agents, I'll make sure to record that. But anyways, like this video, subscribe if you guys can, man. Thanks for all the support. Thanks, guys.
That's how you win a game, baby!